Here's a question for you. Do you remember Trent and Robertson? Whenever we used to have an attacking corner, we used to always find Trent and Robertson on opposite flanks, as in Trent used to end up being the left back and Robertson used to end up being the right back whenever you used to take a corner, an attacking corner that is. But this time, whenever we take a corner and if we lose possession from the corner, then we are left completely exposed at the back. There is no defined role as to who is going to cover the centre backs, who is going to cover the full backs, because you saw that one instance when Kirkes ended up covering the distance and making a last ditch tackle which saved us from going further down in the game. So where is the system? Where is the system, Arne Slot? We started the game off so horribly. We were all over the place. The defense was all over the place, and I will give you some credit for coming back in the second half, but let's first talk about that first half. What was that? In my opinion, that cost us the game, and a major chunk of this blame goes to one man, and that is not Arne Slot, that is Ryan Gravenberch. We saw for the last 3 games Ryan Gravenberch hardly played a part and we won the games. We were actually even playing better. We played very well against Fulham, then we were okay against Everton. We were not that good, but then we were good again. What game was last? I don't remember what game we also played last, but the last 3 games we were okay. We were better than before, and Ryan Gravenberch was not a major part of it. As soon as Gravenberch gets back into the team, we see that we are struggling again. I think it was Crystal Palace last game, yeah. So we are struggling again, and at this point I feel that Ryan Gravenberch is not even a footballer. He is a futsal player. His range is just 10 yards on either side. He cannot look forwards. Every time he gets the ball, he starts turning like this, he starts turning like that, and then he passes it to the back. At one point he even made a back pass in the box. He was in the penalty area. He covered when Konate went off, got subbed off. Gravenberch became the centre back, and he started passing the ball back in his own box. Like, that is his tendency. He has no forward instincts at all. He used to make those Cruyff turns, and he has even stopped making those. And in my opinion, if you give me a player who doesn't know how to make a Cruyff turn, I'm fine with that. Just give me a player who runs, who presses, and who passes the ball in the first instance. All of y'all blame Curtis Jones, that Curtis Jones doesn't pass the ball quick enough. Where does Ryan Gravenberch pass the ball? Ryan Gravenberch holds the ball for so long, and then even after doing that, he doesn't drive forward. He just goes back and passes the ball backwards. I just want Ryan Gravenberch to be sold. I have never called for any player to be sold before, but Ryan Gravenberch, please, दया करो भाई, मुझसे नहीं हो रहा है और नहीं देखा जा रहा है तुम्हारा ये performance. Okay. Let's get, since we have got this out of the system, let's now calm down and talk about the game calmly. Second half. Okay, Arne Slot, you deserve some credit for that second half, because it was a good second half, and we started pressing well. So see, whenever we press, what happens? So maybe just 2 more of that, please. Okay. Szoboszlai deserves much of the chunk of the credit for this. He just drove alone. He just went alone and then scored that beautiful goal. It was beautifully placed into the bottom corner, and the second goal also came through pressing. We pressed high, and then I think it was Curtis who received the ball, and then he just went very quickly to whom? I think Szoboszlai to Curtis and then Gakpo, something like that, and Gakpo finished it well. So Gakpo भाई थोड़ा celebrate करना, मतलब क्या है ये, मतलब इतना अच्छा गोल मारा है तूने, not a great goal but still it's an equalizer against Manchester United at Old Trafford. Just show some passion, man. Just run and shout and celebrate. What are you doing, man? I think this is one of the reasons why Gakpo hasn't connected that much to the fans, because he doesn't celebrate goals. Every time he scores a... Briefly, I also want to talk about Freddie Woodman. Freddie Woodman is a good goalkeeper, and there was nothing he could have done for these goals. And also, I've noticed that whenever he gets the ball, he tries to release it very quickly, and he is one of the players who is initiating the counters and who is initiating a forward momentum basically. So I like Freddie Woodman. He is not a great shot stopper as such, but he is a good keeper with his feet and he has a good temperament. So yes, Freddie Woodman had a okay game. He did as well as he could have done. So there was nothing to complain about the goalkeeper. Now Szoboszlai, man, we don't deserve Dominik Szoboszlai. What a player! Absolutely sensational. If we didn't have Szoboszlai, this game could have ended 3-0 or maybe even 5-0 or so, and Arne Slot would have lost his job. Would he though? I don't think so, because FSG have some backing for Arne Slot, so I don't think he would have lost his job anyway. So yeah, Szoboszlai, wow, what a player. We have found a gem. I think now looking back at it, the Bellingham transfer, which did not happen, was a good thing because we got Dominik Szoboszlai instead. But if you think about it, then if Bellingham would have come to Liverpool, then Trent wouldn't have gone to Real Madrid, and this downfall that we are going through wouldn't have happened. So yeah, we could look at it in both ways. But anyways, I just love Szoboszlai. I love everything about him. The way he presses, even when he loses the ball, he keeps chasing the guy with the ball. He keeps chasing. He shows tenacity, and he doesn't stop until he wins the ball back. So that is one quality that I love in Szoboszlai. Then Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones deserves a round of applause. Like his positioning and his reading of the game has gone up a level, and even the complaint that we used to have with him that he doesn't release the ball quickly I think he has improved a lot with that, because he makes forward passes quite often, and he makes them first time also now. So he has improved on that, and he is one of our best players this season. I'll be really gutted if Arne Slot sells Curtis Jones. I mean, you cannot guarantee him a starting place, no manager can, but you have to show him a path where he will feel that if he performs well, he will get a chance to play regularly in the starting 11. So that's all he needs, and anyway he loves the club, so he will sign with us even if he's shown some glimmer of hope there. Oh, and the tackle that Bruno Fernandes made on Dominik Szoboszlai, that was a horrible tackle actually. Like, if you can see the foot of Bruno Fernandes just intentionally trying to hurt Dominik Szoboszlai. I think yellow card was soft for that. I think it should have been a red card, and it was dangerous play, and I think it should have been a red card. Dominik Szoboszlai did not make a meal out of it, but if it was some other player like maybe even Salah, then I think the reaction would have got Bruno Fernandes sent off. And Bruno Fernandes' balls, some of his balls, my god, brilliant player. It's a shame that he could not get the 20th assist this time, because and that goal, Sesko's goal, he has clearly touched his hands. I did not say much about it in the first half because we were shite and it wouldn't have made any difference to our scoreline, but now thinking back about it, that goal made a lot of difference and it eventually cost us the game. So it shouldn't, I mean, to think about it, trying to manage the game at that microscopic level is not something that I like, but as a Liverpool fan, I would have been happy if that goal was chalked off. Oh, Rio Ngumoha, what a player. I hope Arne Slot doesn't send him out on loan next season, because I love Rio Ngumoha. When he came on, we looked suddenly lively, and even till the end of the stoppage time, it felt like we had a chance, and it felt like something would happen out of nowhere. He even took one shot, and there was Curtis Jones, MacAllister and Szoboszlai were waving their hands in the center, asking for the ball and asking Rio Ngumoha why did he take the shot. Man, you guys get the ball in the center for so many opportunities and you guys never shoot. So just don't say anything to Rio Ngumoha about that. Okay? And to end the season, I would want to see more of Chiesa, Rio, Salah, Robbo. Just give me more of these people. Just give me the vibes. I think Champions League qualification is more or less secured. We might need to win one or two more games, but it's more or less done. United have already qualified, and I think us and Aston Villa will also qualify. Chelsea will be the ones to miss out. So yeah, come on, like just give us the vibes now, and we want to see Mo Salah back as soon as possible, and we want to give him a good farewell. So yeah guys, up the Reds.